remember when I was younger and I got into a incident on the train. Yeah, on the train. It wasn't just me. I was with some friends, the guys that I, ran with at the time. And we were minding our business, not bothering anyone. And you have to think about something. This is before the internet, social media was big. Yeah, I just gave away my age. But we were aware of our surroundings and everything that was going on because you had to be. Then you had to be. You didn't have so many or too many distractions like your phone, like your earbuds, your AirPods. You didn't have too many distractions at all. So you were aware of your situation. You were aware of your surroundings and everything going on around you. But now we have so many distractions that people fail to realize what is actually happening while it's happening. Sometimes you don't even know what's going on around you until it's too late. And this brings me to this young lady who was fatally stabbed. Yes, by a man on the train for no apparent reason. We can't say it is because they used to date. We can't say it's because they knew each other. We can't say it's because she said something rude to him. We can't say that they had a fight. It was senseless for no reason at all. That's the video that I am about to play for y'all right now. But of course, they don't play the actual act because who actually wants to see that? But they show you and they play everything leading up to her fatal stabbing, which cost her her life. Now we're going to watch this video and I'm going to come back and give you my commentary, give you my advice on it. So keep an open mind as you watch this. Look around the entire video. Don't just focus on him or focus on her. Look at everybody else and what they're doing. But before we view the video, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video so someone else can do the very same thing. And if they don't, then we're going to send WBTV 13 after them. Let's see exactly what happens on the train that evening when this young woman was minding her own business, not bothering anyone at all, and this sick, deranged, yes, mentally ill man, and you have to remember what I always tell y'all, mental illness is a real thing, and there are a lot of mentally ill people in this world. We are just now starting to see it because we have social media, but you will understand exactly what I mean by mental illness is a real thing after you view this video. Now, y'all have to observe how agitated he is. He's very agitated. Is he not? Please observe. Telling you that something is wrong. And now, I guarantee you everyone else around him are doing what? They are actually on their phones. They are listening to music. They have their AirPods in their ears. Look. Do you see what I am saying? Did you see those two on their phones? Everyone's on their phones nowadays. No one knows what's going on. And so once she boards the train and sits down in front of this man, she also has her phone and her AirPods in. So she does not know what is about to happen. Look at this man's demeanor. Again, I guarantee you the person to the left is actually on the phone. I guarantee you. I can bet anything on it. That person is on the phone as well, not paying attention, don't know what is going on right now. Don't see how agitated this man is. I'm always aware of my surroundings. And see, this young lady also does not know what's going on or what is about to happen. And this is the time when he pulls out the actual knife and now goes to do the act. Now, here's something else that this video does not show. 9 minutes went by. 9 minutes went by. And nothing happened. So of course she's sitting there for 9 minutes thinking, oh, I'm safe. I'm listening to music, I'm in my phone. And as you see, he pulls out the knife. No one sees this. No one sees it. Do you want to know why? Because everyone is on their phones. Again, I'm going to continue stressing that. Now this man is leaking blood everywhere, and it's not his blood. Again, no one notices. Look. No one notices. No one knows what has happened. And they are on the same train. They're on the same car. No one sees this. You don't see the blood dripping from this man. You're not asking yourself, what is really going on here? And another thing is that some people actually realize that there's blood dripping from this man somewhere, and they are too afraid to say something, which I don't blame them because, again, not everyone is built like that. And not everyone is ready to take on a mentally ill man. He's still agitated. And again, no one knows what has happened. No one sees that this woman needs help. I haven't heard a scream yet. I haven't heard a call for 911 yet. Actually, this man that just passed, he is the one who saw the woman laying there leaking, and he tried to administer aid, but it was too late. Yes, the man who passed in the green shirt, him. Now, this other man walks by, looks on the floor, sees blood, doesn't say anything at all, doesn't wonder why is there blood on the floor right now. And he's talking to himself. Mental illness is a real thing. Y'all have to remember that. He's still agitated. He's talking to himself. Now, where is this knife that he used? I'm not sure. He either has it back in his pocket or he left it there on the scene where this young woman is laying there helpless. And again, I don't hear anyone screaming. No one has said anything at all. And this man gets off of the train. He gets off of the train with no incident at all. Here's the crazy part about it, is that if I'm on the train and someone has actually just been stabbed, just hurting, and I'm pretty sure she fought and she screamed, but guess what? When you have these earbuds in your ears, you don't hear anything. You don't hear anything. You're not aware. This is part of the problem. In society today, this is part of the problem. A lot of people don't hear what's going on around them. They don't see what's going on around them because they are preoccupied. They are in their phones. Their faces are planted in their phones. We are living on the internet, on the web, on social media. This is where we live. I will be honest with y'all. This is where society is heading. We're not quite there yet, but it's where we're heading. Everything is going to be digital because we are heading towards the digital age where we will be considered digital beings. Your face will constantly be inside of a screen. And that's not even to say the implants that Tesla, that Elon Musk has invented, implanting a chip in your brain so that you can control computers. You can view your social media. It's a dangerous game we're playing, but they are still playing it because they don't care. It's all about profit. Now, here's something else y'all have to remember. What was it, about a year or so ago, when that white man held down that black mentally ill man on the, you remember, on the train? And he ended up choking him to the point where the black man could not breathe and passed away. He choked him until he passed away. The white man did have some type of training. But the reason why he did what he did, and I'm sure he did not mean to delete that black man. He was actually found not guilty. But I'm sure, well, no charges were pressed because that man, that mentally ill man, he had a history of violent acts like punching an old woman in the face. Yes, punching an old woman in the face, threatening numerous people on the train daily. So people were afraid. They were. So that man stepped in one day, and unfortunately he ended up ending this man's life. But guess what? Guess what? An incident like this did not occur. I'm sorry to say, it's just the truth. It doesn't make it right that another person's life was taken. Never that. We can never justify, well, you can justify taking a person's life. There's certain reasons, and self-defense is definitely reason number one. But when he did what he did on the train and took that black man's life, it wasn't racist at all. They made it a race thing because you know there are race baiters out there, but it was a defense thing. It was a judgment. It was a quick judgment thing. Yes, he was defending people on that train. But guess what? In this video that we just watched, none of that happened because people were not aware of what's going on. People were not aware of this man pulling out a knife, sitting there for 9 minutes behind this young woman, and then getting up and doing the brutal act of stabbing her until she was not alive several times. And he was still able to walk off of that train. See, I understand if one person is scared, if 2 people are scared, if 3 people are scared, guess what? You need to do something about it. If everyone gathers up enough courage to defend another person, guess what? You have a better chance. The probability of you surviving is greater, but another thing is that you also have to be aware of your surroundings. And no one was aware of their surroundings. They didn't know where they were. One person was on IG, one person was on Facebook, one person was on X, one person was on Snapchat. Nobody was on that train on that day this young woman lost her life. So I tell y'all that social media is definitely destroying society, but at the same time, we're only doing it to ourselves. Someone could have defended this young woman and probably saved her life. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.